Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities across the country for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, corporate organizations with products and services that appeal to the youths, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations, plus vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. For sponsorship and advert placement, please contact 0803 323 2771 or 0812 120 1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television nationwide.
Since the introduction of the concept of quality assurance evaluation in the education sector in Lagos State through the state's Ministry of Education, there is no doubt that there has been an improvement in the learning outcome in Lagos schools. This is because the Ministry of Education, in partnership with Global Education Media, have been training school managers in public and private primary and secondary schools on self-evaluation, building capacity of quality assurance evaluators, and to ensure that evaluators comply with the Code of Conduct for inspecting schools. In continuation of this training program, a two-day seminar was organized with the theme Implementing the New Concept of Education Quality Assurance Evaluation in Lagos State. In his welcome address, the Director, Quality Assurance, Lagos State Ministry of Education, Olufemi Shobaki, disclosed that the policy of quality assurance evaluation has come to stay.
Quality assurance has come to stay in Lagos State. That's why we are inviting the private sector to partner with us. It's a public-private partnership.
Mrs. Sewanu Amosu, who is the Director of Private Education and Special Programs, in a keynote address, stated that both private and public schools in Lagos are going to be quality assured.
If you refuse to be graded or quality assured, they will now shut you down. Because all schools, whether private or public, will be graded. The measurement you are using for private school is the same measure you use for public school.
Thereafter, facilitators present at the seminar took turns to educate the participants on several topics, some of which were an overview of quality assurance, the new concept of evaluation in Lagos schools, global overview of all school evaluation, school self-evaluation and external evaluation, and the role of school development plan in effective delivery of quality education in schools, to mention but a few.
There is what we refer to as the key issues. These key issues, they are the things you look at before you make your judgment. For an example, your teaching and learning in your school, they are good. Give us evidence. What are the evidence that your school, teaching and learning in your school, they are good? And if there is no evidence, we will not believe it. So it's very, very important that you keep record, you keep evidence, so that you'll be able to say, indeed, with this evidence, we agree.
It's an evaluation which is 3 years. 3 years is considered. And we consider these evaluations in all the 3 domains of learning. We have cognitive, affective, psychomotor. We want to see how well your students or your learners have developed spiritually, morally, socially, culturally, physically. In all, everything, all-round development.
You cannot have external evaluators coming to your school to evaluate your school when you, as the school head, have not evaluated your school. The school self-evaluation will state very, very strongly your strengths and the weaknesses of the school. If you have done so, you will know those areas you need to improve upon.
The school development plan is a master plan for improving the school. And this SDP must be based on a realistic analysis of the current situation in the school and must include the diverse views and contributions of key stakeholders like board of governors, parents, teachers, and even the pupils.
Participants were also given an opportunity to ask questions while the facilitators provided answers.
I want to ask, where does international school stand? We have international schools without mentioning names that don't follow the Nigerian curriculum and they don't write national exams. Then I want to ask, where does the country and the children they are grooming, where do they stand when we have schools like that?
International schools are not supposed to be meant for Nigerian students. They are schools established by embassies, high commissions, and all the rest of them, for their own citizens.
How do we carry the private school along when it comes to setting school calendar? Why don't we factor it in such a way that the calendar will favor both private and the public school?
The job is that there is a committee now in place, set up by the Honorable Commissioner as a follow-up from the stakeholders meeting held a couple of weeks ago. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, the committee should come out with what should be the norm for private schools as per resumption, the number of people that should run, and so on and so forth.
Let's say before when first year you come into the school and you find out that the school is not well organized the way you were expected, what is the penalty?
Well, if you discover that you are in the school business and you are not ready to improve, the best thing is advise you to close down. And I think government is going to emphasize on that. They cannot continue to produce children that are not fit for the economy. I think it is our responsibility to ensure that those who are education they run it well.
Some of the facilitators in an interview with Education Report on TV spoke on the importance of the Quality Assurance Evaluation Seminar.
Schools are expected to do self-assessment and the government will come in and validate. The intention is to have a better learning outcome, a richer learning outcome. We want our students to come out from Lagos State government or public schools or private schools and be on the same page.
Focus is not about the teachers. The focus is not about what has been provided. It is about our learners.
It involves all stakeholders. Everybody does the evaluation. We have the internal evaluators, which is the school, and we have the external evaluators, which is the trained evaluators in quality assurance.
There is a need for a change in education, and quality is just the in thing. That's the focus, quality of education.
We are trying to work, on the head teachers, the teachers, to improve their capabilities so that they can provide for the learners what is supposed to be provided for them so that they will be achievers.
The participants also shared with Education Report on TV the lessons learned at the seminar.
Definitely there are merits. The only demerit is laziness. The only demerit I'm able to lay my hand on is laziness. If only the school owner is lazy, if he's not ready to meet up with the quality he wants for that school.
You now know your focus. You know how to plan your school. You know where you are. You can plan to where you are going. And all those things we have been taught here today will assist us a lot in meeting our goal or our objectives.
Today is my greatest day of being in a seminar like this because I've learned a lot that it is good for teachers to go for a seminar for improvements. When you are going out for seminar, you learn a lot of things. You improve yourself and you'll be able to work on our children better.
It's a very nice seminar, and just as the saying goes that wisdom is the principal thing, I think I've acquired reasonable knowledge that will help in the administration of our institution of learning.
The project director, Lagos Schools Online Project, appreciated the officials of the Ministry of Education for their contributions while stating the importance of the seminar.
We are indeed very, very grateful and honored to be appointed to undertake this assignment. And then to the participants too who came, we are grateful for their time. They left their schools, They left their work to come here, and we're quite pleased with the outcome.
Conclusively, with the participants were major stakeholders in the education sector, gaining so much knowledge and new ideas, then it is worthy to say that Lagos State will be a model of excellence in the provision of education in Africa.